unboxing is quite a bit of books from Sleeping Bear Press. So let's get started. Ooh, the first book is T is for Thor, a Norse mythology alphabet, written by Virginia Loh-Hagan, illustrated by Torstein Nordstrand. And I'm thinking that he is of Scandinavian descent. And so this looks like some kind of monster. There's Thor. This is great. Oh, the first page is torn. I don't know if that's intentional. No, it's not. It just happened to have gotten stuck. Okay, so I'll have to repair this book because there's an extensive glossary of all the Norse gods and creatures. And as you can see, there's extensive information on the side panel, and then the text is rhyming, and then there's a lot of, like, a sort of a large illustration. So it works really well for different age children. This would be perfect to accompany anyone who's reading Rick Riordan's Magnus Chase series, because I know when my son and I were reading it, you know, we had to read several Norse mythology books because we just had trouble keeping it all straight. But like the more we read, the more we understood, and it made the Norse middle grade mythology adventures books a lot more fun to read. So that looks great. And you can read it for younger kids just by reading more of the rhyming. But there's also something for older kids. So it's perfect for bedtime reading if you have multiple age children as well. Here is another alphabet book. H is for honeybee. This is a beekeeping alphabet by Robbyn Smith van Frankenhuyzen, illustrated by Eileen Ryan Ewen. I hope I didn't butcher their names. And so another alphabet book for beekeepers or anyone interested in bees, because you know the bees are struggling. I think one way to help bees is definitely don't use Roundup. My husband was using Roundup and the kids and I freaked out. We are no longer using Roundup because that was found not only to give cancer to humans, but it was definitely hurting the bees. So again, this is a similar format where you have a lot of nonfiction text on side panels, but then it's rhyming. So it works for different ages or just, you know, I guess different interests. So like if your child's really into keepers, for example, then perhaps they want more information on the side, but maybe they're not as interested in propolis. But similar beautiful watercolor illustrations and, you know, kind of extensive information. This next picture book is Lulu and Rocky in Indianapolis. Looks like racing, written by Barbara Joosse, illustrated by Renee Graef, maybe. And looks like animals. So the Indy 500, I guess, is that Formula One? I don't know about racing as much as my husband does. But Lulu and her cousin Rocky are visiting Indianapolis, and they visit the Dinosphere, at the Children's Museum. They go bowling, and of course they go to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So anyone who's going to Indianapolis or is from Indianapolis would really enjoy this kind of armchair travel book. Hoosiers. It's really fun illustrations too, like very appealing. It looks like Indianapolis has a lot of fun things to do. Yeah, so looks great. Learn about a different place too, even if you don't are not planning to go there. Yeah, that looks fun. Okay, the next one. 2 more to go. Lions and Cheetahs and Rhinos, oh my. Animal artwork by children in Sub-Saharan Africa by John Platt and Moira Rose Donohue. So, wow, some incredibly talented children making art. And then let's see what the story is about. I think it's really just artwork and then facts about the animals. Interesting sort of little blurbs. Cheetahs. I actually can't believe that these are children illustrating, because it is quite incredible, this art. I mean, it looks professional. So I don't, maybe there's more information about the artist. Oh, here, there's also an art lesson in the back, how to draw a lion. And all these artists are different, but it's interesting because the style is pretty similar. So maybe it's because John Platt is teaching kids how to draw in a specific way. And then you get sort of more consistent style. And then he uses our artwork to illustrate. That's probably why, you know, because they're using the same medium, materials, and there is sort of consistency. It makes it look like it's the same artist, but wow, what a great idea. And all the royalties from this book will be donated to How to Draw a Lion, which supports artists in East Africa. And so this is a great book for art and also for learning about Africa. And you feel great buying it because it's a wonderful cause. Ooh, Kwame Alexander. Is this book by him? It is. Acoustic Roosters, Barnyard Boogie, starring Indigo Blume. Kwame Alexander is the author, illustrated by Tim Bowers, based on the Kennedy Center musical. Okay, so I don't know this particular musical, but I am not someone who knows all about all musicals. So it looks like this might be, oh no, it's a story, not a song. I was thinking, is this a song? Are these lyrics? So it's based on this musical, and Indigo Blume, I'm assuming, is like a character in that musical. I don't think it's the actress, but I'm not positive. And I don't, is it rhyming? No, I think it's just really more a retelling of this musical, which has anthropomorphic animals, music, animals playing instruments. Okay, so let's just learn more about this. Indigo Blume is supposed to sing at a festival, but she's not sure she can do it because it's scary. And then when she falls asleep, she's in a dream world based on her favorite book. And then they all sing together and rehearse, and she joins them. But then a storm destroys this barn, like this is her dream, in the dream. And the animals need a home, and so in her dream, she throws a benefit concert to help them rebuild. So, yeah, sounds sweet. Yeah, love it. So, thank you to Sleeping Bear Press for all these books. I hope you check them out. They're all available now.